Alright, hey guys, so today we're back with another replay from two professional Russian players. Although I guess this doesn't technically have an esport division, I don't think, so just trust me, they're really good. So on the bottom we have Batya, and on the top, I'm gonna put it on ×2, we have Octobius. So this match is just constant aggression, it's insane. So in the beginning we have Batya coming up with a scout and a tank to middle. On the left side, Octopus sending some tanks here. I think Octopus is spammed more. Uh, on the top, he also gets a scout here just for information. He sends his scout out to try and I don't think he really he just avoids fighting, pulls it back. Batya tries to attack an extractor, is met by two tanks, which are definitely better units, actually. I thought they were somewhat equal, but no. So yeah, Batya going to get a flamethrower up, Octopus sending his troops down, Batya sees them and begins making another flamethrower. The right side is pretty much ignored by Batya, I think. He's making a defense right here, but Octopus is going to be able to... He's sending his troops to the right, smart, and that will leave Batya totally exposed, but he realizes somehow, I think just from the troops not poking at him, he makes a flamethrower and send his troops over there, and that was a really good catch on his part. Yeah, if these had gotten through, they could have taken this and maybe gotten down to here, or actually just bought his troops in like a 1v1. So he's sending his troops up. He sees that there are some forces. Octopus attacks and pulls back though, realizing that there's another flamethrower, and I don't think his troops are going to win that one. Alright, so Batya is going to be attacking Octopus and pushing through, taking out a tier 2 air factory. That was a good amount of income used on that, probably. Send some heavy tanks in just to deal with that. But yeah, that plasma tank microed properly. It takes out some, but not going to be all. Actually, yeah, it survives and does really well. Let's see how many kills he got with that. Oh, 2. Well, it looked like more. He did well though still. So he scouts this out, sees that there's no extractor on here. Batya sending another wave at Octopus. Octopus doesn't really have anything to defend against that up there. However, on the right side, he's going to be making a tier 2 mech factory and tanks, so if he makes it through here while all of his forces are up here, he could be screwed. But once again, if he focuses too much over here, he could be screwed up here. I think they're both doing pretty well on defense for now. Yeah. Although I will say Batya definitely has more units, and I think that's going to be an advantage. However, Octopus is sitting with 172 income, while Batya only has 124. The Batya will sneak a couple heavy tanks into that tier 2 extractor, though. Really get some damage done. Let's see where he goes next. If he goes up to here, he can take out another one. I think he can just like take them all out, but he's not going to. They're 1,900 apiece, so yeah, he's going after the next one. Sees it. Octopus is pulling his minigun mech back. Batya, some forces sitting in his base. Yeah, good call from Octopus. Minigun mech is going to be able to get some damage done. 6 kills, that's definitely worth it. Minigun mechs are so good in this type of situation just because they're really good at being microed. Yeah, Octopus put on a bit of a back foot now that Ooh, they're actually tied? Wait, no. Yeah, they both have the same amount of income. right now 108, so they're tied for income game. But Batya does seem to be dealing a lot more damage with just overall units, just spamming out against everywhere. However, his neglect of the right side might be a problem. But yeah, he is doing really good at putting pressure on Octobius right now. Also, sorry if I pronounce any of the names wrong again. I'm really bad at correct name pronunciation, especially considering they're all Russian. So I think I said that already. I don't remember what I introed. He gets the 2 minigun mechs, which is a total of $10,000. Loses quite a few heavy tanks, but I think it was worth it for Batya. But, you know, Octobius, I think, already got a good use out of those minigun mechs, so, you know. Yeah, pulls out that heavy interceptor. Let's see what we have done here. We just have a large force of interceptors, which Octobius realizes Batya's not really specking in the air at all. I say weird things when I talk quickly. But yeah, we have Batya launching another attack on Octobius, just keeping up these waves. Fortunately for Octobius, he has these 2 tier 2s, but their range is not that great for if Batya, for example, just wants to run around and take out all of his extractor points. Oh, he finally realizes that there's one up there. Oh. Well, this one's just left. He should tier 3 it, honestly. Oh, wait, no, he's going back for it. He has a wall of tier 1s right here. He's going to be tier 2ing them, which will definitely be hard for Batya to get past, considering his current force is just land, and tier 2s are really nice, to be honest. Unless you outrange them, but the land he has does not, because yeah. Alright, so Octobius chasing him away a little bit. He's going to get pushed up to here. Octobius goes back down, sees what he can do for offense. However, he pulls his force back into his defenses. That's just not going to end well for Octobius if he decides to attack. Batya over here, just pushing into Octobius's territory once again. Let's see. So, not too much happening right now. He's making up an air force, which is useful, but he has a ton of heavy tanks, so he's going to need more gunships if he wants to do that. Up here we have Octobius murdering Batya's force finally. He decides to push right until I think he notices these coming up and he goes back. So yeah, paired with these tier 2s, I think he's going to be able to win. Also, yeah, sorry, I have a cold, so, but yeah, let's see. So they are going for his factories instead of his units, which is what ensures victory for Octobius, and it also gets good cost effectiveness from these units, I think. Just because, I mean, I think he might have been able to get more if he had attacked the units first, but these tier 2s might have prevented that, so. Oh gosh. So now Batya is going back into Octobius's base. Keep in mind throughout this, Batya has been currently a 32 credits per second disadvantage, and throughout this, a little bit behind in income, but still putting up, like, I'd say pretty much an equal fight. Like, they're both doing really well. Just constant offensive pressure from both sides. It's really insane. Um, yeah. So Octopus comes in, finishes up Batya's forces. I feel like this was in a version where heavy tanks had better anti-air or something, because these gunships are doing nothing to them most of the time, or they're taking really heavy casualties. I don't know. But yeah, this minigun mech is going to be a bit of a problem for him. He takes out a tier 2 with it. Let's see, 3 kills already. Takes out that turret. That turret. Yeah, he's just poking until he comes. He was a little bit slow on retreating though. Doesn't die yet. Gets some good worth out of that minigun mech. Octopus also just sends his gunships through, takes out 2 builders. Keep in mind that costs like 1,000 for 2 builders. Although he does lose 2 gunships, which is 1,600, but he pulls up. I think they were cost effective. I'm just talking about cost effectiveness now. So yeah, now that his extract point's down, they're both at 108 again. However, Octopus has found that he just has put a builder ship here and put an extractor there, which is going to be, so far, it looks like, unthreatened, and which, yeah, is really good for Octopus. But yeah, Batya does not seem too interested in going over 108 per second. He is just keeping up an offensive pressure for the majority of this match so far, and it really is quite impressive how much, like, offense is just going on here, because no one's really gone into defense this entire time, other than to defend against offense. It's just, back and forth. So Octopus, loses to the mammoth tank, but if you'd taken that out, you could have gotten something. So this mammoth tank has 8 kills, dies to this minigun mech, but this one gets it. I don't know, I just like looking at random stats. So yeah, Batya is still at 108, while Octopus regains 140, 152 per second. So he definitely has income advantage again, although he's decided to build tanks now. I'm not sure why he does this, but yeah, the heavy tanks are just going to kind of wreck them. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's trying to lure these dudes in for somewhat cheap price, but also make him feel like it's worth it just because of the amount of units there. Or it might be more threatening if he decides to leave his base and try to attack up here. So like a counterattack thing, which would be a good idea. So yeah, Batya is going to attack these tanks. The battleships get some hits in. I wonder how many kills they have by now. 8 kills from that one. Alright. Octopus's tank taking out that, anti-air mech. But yeah, they do lure them here. Extractor's taken down. If Batya gets to these tier 2ing, Octopus is going to lose some income. He also has no turrets defending them. However, he is going to pump out gunships, which will hopefully be enough for him. The tier 2 taking out a couple of the anti-air units, an anti-air mech, and regular heavy tank, which is going to be very advantageous in winning that fight. And Octopus doesn't lose a single air factory, which is really nice for him. I thought he was going to lose like them all. Alright, so we have Batya making another attack over here, or preparing to, I think. Rallying forces over here, let's say, because I have no idea what he's going to do. So, gunship's going for an attack. These come back to defend. However, he is going to just start pumping out gunships from all of his factories. And going down here to secure, places the extractor at the wrong time. He like almost didn't do it, but he did. And then he sees just the amount of firepower right here, like that can do some damage. Oh, turrets don't get kills? Or do these just have no kills? Yeah, I don't think it shows their kills. But oh, it does. They just, none of them have any kills. But yeah. So Octobius is going to be distracting Batya's forces, luring them into his base, he's pulling back. He just gets gunships to sit in the middle, pulls it back a little bit. Now he sends his minigun mech and pulls it back after seeing Batya's 3. So yeah, I think that is going to be enough to counter this wall, considering they outrange it. Octobius just has a large air force sitting down here, though. Constant harassment from this minigun mech. As his forces go up, Octobius is going to retreat getting these lured away. He doesn't even realize he's still sending them up, as Octobius just wipes out his entire force down here with gunships. He's still pushing up. Maybe I think he actually does realize and is just trying to do a counter. But it's not enough. Batya gets defeated from Octobius, who was at an income advantage for like just the entire end of the game. So yeah, GG for them. They both did really well. But yeah, that was really nice. So yeah, it's gonna be the end of the video, guys. They are really insane. But yeah, thanks for watching.